Hey guys, I'm RozaldVaneGAME and welcome back to another episode of Dishonored Death of the Outsider. Where we last left off was that, I'm trying to think. Yeah, so basically we finally got through the episode. We redid the episode 2 episodes ago. Like 2 episodes ago, we attempted the job for the bank. We failed to get one of the contracts because we woke up the guard down there, and then we had like a bunch of people waking up every now and then. So that ended up being a disaster of a particular run for me. But in the last episode, we redid the whole thing and we made up for whatever we lost in it. So now that I got it better, a lot more better at least, we're now at a point where I don't know if this is gonna work for me, but we'll have to say, or we need to press the button to go downstairs in order to we need to activate the vault to move around before we can actually go and loot the vault. But at the same time, there is a risk because the guy does say something like, "Oh, what's going on? Why is the vault moving? Make sure you go follow this vault so and so and stuff." So that's where I needed to. That's where I'm getting a little bit worried. But that's pretty much it so far as of this point. So we're gonna hopefully get this going here.
Why is the vault moving? What's going on?
Make arrangements with Director Michaels for a private security box. Reservations are limited.
Stay right there. Security wants a word with you. Security to the vault control room.
What?
Security to vault control. Please investigate suspicious activity. Security to the vault. Repeat, security to the vault. Robbery in progress.
Wait, I'm
Security
confused.
to the director's office. Repeat, security to...
Oh, I see. Okay, I messed up there. So there's that part of where... but that's weird at the same time because he shocks me. I don't know how they shock me right there. Okay, so he does wake them all up, basically. Okay, so there is a chance where he starts talking about something, but I wasn't sure what he was doing. Yeah, that's the weird thing. I don't know how to get it where he's not saying anything. I'm so confused. So this is gonna be the struggle for this episode, is to try to figure out how to make this vault control work, where I'm not having to have him like directly tell everybody that I'm here in this point. Maybe I could just do that? Let's see how we go here.
Why is the vault moving? What's going on?
Let's see how bad this is gonna go. I'm pretty sure it's a bad idea, but we'll see.
Stay right there. Security wants a word with you. Security to the vault control room. Security to vault control. Please investigate suspicious activity.
Please do not go any more than that. Please, please, please.
Security to the vault. Repeat, security to the vault. Robbery in progress. Security to the director's office. Repeat, security to the director's office. Robbery in progress.
Okay, so that should basically stop him from moving around, I guess. Or at least stop him from making any more noises, I guess.
2 locks. This has to be the one.
Alright, cool. Yeah, so we needed to get this knife anyways. And I mean, that's the only way we can get the knife, is through actual
You
things.
and I were both abandoned to uncertain futures on dangerous streets and taken in by murderers. Daud spared your life all those years ago, but I was taught a lesson that you still haven't learned. Some wounds stay with you, even in the void.
Give it to me. I don't have time for this.
Time repeats in the same unending patterns. 4,000 years ago, this knife cut my name away. Forgotten forever. You know what it's like to lose one name and live with another. We are all made by the things that are taken from us.
I've seen the people you've twisted with your poisonous magic. You know what I want. You know I'm coming for you.
I know more than most. I know that time is bleeding into itself around you. I know that you have felt it, and you are searching for the places where the world has broken against the void. I know that Daud is dead where you left him on your ruined ship, and you will carry that knife with you to face me at the black center of all things.
Why are you doing this? Why are you talking to me now?
I'm here because you are different. The void has found you through the cracks in your broken life. And when you cut me out of it, what will remain? What will you leave behind when you walk away?
Alrighty.
What does the outsider want from me? Daud. Is he really gone? I have the knife. I need to get back to the dreadful whale.
I just got the achievement of something, but I didn't get to see it in time, so... Oopsie daisies. I just saw the achievement of something. What is the other dials towards anyways? I still don't know... Yeah, because I know that there's some objects inside these, yeah, there's some objects inside of this things. My question is what the other codes would need to be, I guess. Okay, so we got this knife, so we're good. It seems like the guy couldn't wake anybody up, it seems like, to me. I'm trying to see what the hell this address book had, if the address book had something to do with the stuff. I'm trying to figure out what the codes for some of the stuff is. I'm trying to see what the, if there was a, maps? Oh yeah, because we got the inner atrium map thing. Kinda curious if they had any sort of like... No, that's not it. I'm trying to see what the... Oh, there we go. Give an all clear. Oh, you can do an all clear note. Oh, that's interesting. But then the weird part is that they didn't allow me to do anything. Yeah, they didn't even give me a hint that that's the case. Like, they didn't allow the option to talk about it, I guess. Correct 15-digit codes into each safe vault. I had to concentrate on opening only his box number 1. But that approach was misguided, nowhere near as clever enough for the Grand Inventor's diabolical intellect. What is the 15 number code, I wonder? Like, I don't know what the 15 code is, though. Yeah, there's nothing there, I don't think. I'm trying to figure out what the code is. Yeah, I already saw that. Yeah, there's no clue in telling me what the code is, so I'm gonna assume that I can't get this thing unless I actually looked up a guide or if I knew exactly what to do with it. Alright, what is this? Void Strike. Hold left mouse click in order to change your sword, charge your sword with the void energy, then release it on enemies to slash them from a distance. Damage is low, but your target will be thrown in the direction of the sword slash. Wait, what? You can also use to break objects or interact with the environment. Show me what this video is all about. Okay, so that was to wipe them to the floor there. It's kind of weird though, honestly. You can also use voice strike to create noises by interacting with the environment. So I'm guessing that it might interact with the environment farther away, right? Oh, the bone trumpet crafting comes from the sword itself as well. Let me see that. Oh, it does. Finally. Jesus. I was like wondering when we would ever be able to do whatever it is. Okay, so I don't need any of these at all. I never use these. I never use the very bad ones here because I don't like the sacrifices. I don't like taking risks with my black bone charms, or cursed bone charms, I guess I would call it. So it really doesn't matter to me as much if I lose these guys. But yeah, the idea is that once you break into them, you do kind of get some of the traits. The weird part is that, yeah, the weird part is that they do have a run the risk of being corrupted, which is the sad part of it. Okay, so that's that. My assumption is that robot forgot or didn't care about. Oh, did the robot die?
This whole business has me on pins and needles. Jumpy as anything.
Oh, the guy woke up. Oh, shoot. Some guys probably woke up already. Alright, let me see if the other guys woke up. If the other guards woke up from that. No, it didn't look like it. There's only one guy, it seems like. Yeah, for the most part, it looks like the one guy is the only guy who woke up to it. To the guy warning about it, or talking about the stuff, I guess. The weird part is that the robot's not around either. Not anymore. Alright, let me go and check out to see. I need to mark the guy so I can see if, mark him, just in case if he woke up or he did something, I guess. But it is weird because the other robot disappeared already, so. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, I need to make sure he turns around, like, walk the opposite direction before we start moving towards wherever it is.
Gotta be on the lookout.
Alright, here we go. There we go. I think we can now exit the place, hopefully. I don't think there's any other guard that would wake up, because the only person who woke up was because the robot died. The clockwork soldier walked into the electrical walls, thinking that it knew what it was doing, but ultimately it didn't know what it was doing. So let's exit the way... Oh, no, stay first, actually. Where is this place, actually? Sanitarium? Okay, so I don't need to... Oh, no, we can go to the sanitarium. We can, because the guy had a key to it. So let's... Yeah, let's go back to the upper area from here, I guess. We need to get back to the skiff, I believe, right? I'm pretty sure we should be heading back to the skiff. Like, we need to get back to the skiff in order to exit this mission. Otherwise, they don't really know that I've already stolen.
This will be a mess when they find out what I've done.
Yeah,
but
we
until
haven't.
Then, nothing but quiet.
Yeah. Fantastic. I'm very happy. I'm very happy that we managed to pull it through. Although I did get injured, I still don't get how they've injured me from there, but it happened, so I can't really do anything about it. Is there a lever I need to pull? Shoot. I didn't come in here like normal either, so that was the hard part. Oh, there's the button. I see it. I love how it's just that button is like right there. Alright, let's see what this... Okay, so there was nothing there. Alright, cool. Yeah, we haven't been through here before, so this is like the first time. How would you ever reach to the other side, though, I wonder? Yeah, so this is the way to kind of exit the area, I guess. I'm not gonna eat that rotten apple, though, so that won't be my case of problems here. Thank goodness. I also knocked out all the guards out here, so I really also don't have issues out here anymore. I could have exited from the front door, but I'm not choosing to do that, because that's not a problem I want to settle on. And yeah, all the bodies are in here. I believe they're still in there, judging from a sliver of what I just saw there. At least that's out of the way. If I killed somebody, I would say that I won't know why they die, because I normally don't really try to kill people. I try my best to try and, like... He's unconscious. Like, I try my best not to hurt anybody. If I did hurt somebody or kill somebody, that usually is accidental, or it's just I didn't know that actually happened. And that's why I really hate about some parts of these games, where, like, when something happens, you don't see it or you don't know it. You just literally don't know what to do about it, and you just live with it, I guess, in a sense. But so far, I like the idea of that bank heist. Like, there's so many variety to it. Okay, there we go. We're full on health again. Thank goodness. I didn't need to, like, use my health item. But yeah, let's go and finish up the contract. There's one more contract left to finish here in this game, and then we're pretty much done with this mission overall. With all the contracts. The primary reason that I did the whole game with more contract oriented is because excuse me, I choked up on my saliva. The reason why I chose to do it the way I did is because I wanted to do more contract-based stuff, because it's the only achievement that's difficult to do, I think, in general, but is a little bit more like harder to kind of maneuver and such. But yeah, so one of the things, so this is the last contract. I think the body is, yeah, there's 2 knocked out people here anyway, so I don't really need to worry about these guys. But what's funny and tricky about this is that you're wondering where the key is, and I myself didn't know this. This is like the dumbest but the best way of, like, this is like fantastic design. Is you go underwater, the guy's already dead, and his body's been floating up on the... Oh my god, his body has been underwater all this time, under the boat, and nobody has gotten anything of it. Which is hilarious, because... It's hilarious because, like, you don't expect that, because people are, like, never gonna check everything, because not everybody is gonna be perfect balance. Maintain your balance after displace penetration, and to sustain only half damage. Enemy pistols have a better chance of misfiring. No. You gain health when inflicting... No, I don't need that. Forceful throw. Hard objects with greater force. I don't think there's anything big so far. Slide speed is slightly faster. Incendiary bolts are radius is greater or larger. Blade ballet. Okay, so there's nothing I need to get from that. But yeah, it's just hilarious just how that body was sitting under. But I didn't figure it out on my own. I had to, like, I literally had to, like, look up a guide, because I was kind of bothered, because I was like, where's this damn key? It's not in the bank, and the bank didn't say anything. But all this time it was literally just right there, all the way from the start. Like, it was there all this time from the start. Pause and read, of course. But at least we got the things done. We're now being able to move on and complete all the contracts we need to complete for this particular mission. So that's all I'm excited and happy for, at the very least. Crap, I need to get up. Come on, here we go. Alright, let's get onto the skiff. Go to the Dreadful Whale? Yes. Alright, did we kill somebody? I'm pretty sure we did. Not because we wanted to, but because we accidentally did it. Yeah, see, like, this is 4. 4 lethality, and then stealth. 9 bodies detected, 5 detections, fine. Yeah, we were close. We were in the middle of stealth and non-lethal, which is nice. Because I was not aiming to kill people, but I think people accidentally killed themselves with it, so I couldn't do anything about it. We didn't... Oh my god, 6,666 coins. 1 painting missing. I did miss out a bunch of charms, which is fine. I think most of the charms were from the black market, which, of course, I can't be able to grab it anyway, so it doesn't matter to me. But we did get all the contracts, so that's a definite benefit for me. I'm sadly going through this without, like, high chaos. Like, I'm not trying to go for a high chaos. I want to make sure that I'm doing low chaos, but at the same time, it's such a difficult game when it comes to these contracts. I love its difficulty, but I hate for its, like, requirements of killing people in order to get that like contract completed at the very least. Sedated the bank personnel using the poppy tincture, an eye for art, stole the painting from the delivery boat. Still don't know what these contracts would ultimately come up to become. Like, I don't know what these things will be, how important these things would be. Take the note from the elite guard without him noticing. Retrieve the gemstone from the thing. Stolen information. Copy the address from Mrs. Jennett's address book without being detected. Okay. But yeah, overall, we'll continue with whatever we got so far. But yeah, they said that Daud had probably died by the time we were taking the sword, because the outsider was also warning us about how we would have, how we were not being able to get the things, or how something's happening to Daud because of like his similarities to his problems before. The stolen archive. Yeah, I think we're going to the conservatory. I think we've been to the conservatory in Dishonored 2, if I recall, because there was some witches that were in that area. I think, might be wrong.
I watched the fires burn all night. Smoke blocking out the stars. Water hissing as the hull of my old ship blackened around his body. Daud, gone at last.
Oh.
How many tried to kill you and came no closer than I did all those years ago? How much coin was on your head, old man? Now no one but the Void can collect. For years, I imagined the outsider offering me his mark. Instead, he's given me the knife that made him. A weapon that can surely unmake him as well. I can't begin to understand his motives, but I know what Daud wanted. And if he's got to wander the Void forever, maybe I can give him some measure of peace by ending this. As the dreadful wail burned to cinders, did the outsider laugh or just watch? Same as me. It's as fine a pyre as I could make. Farewell, Daud. I'll finish what you started.
Damn, dude. So basically,
I
Daud
had
did
that
die.
ship for years, and it burned away in hours. Daud is dead, and Megan Foster died with him. One of the Eyeless, a painter and pharmacist, stole information about how to enter the Void. His name was Cienfuegos, and he was obsessed, just like the rest of them. But he went too far. Before the Eyeless killed him, he sent what he'd stolen to the curator of the Royal Conservatory. Maybe she could have helped him. He never found that out. The curator is gone, but whatever Cienfuegos sent her is still there.
Oh.
The Abbey of the Everyman has taken over. They've sent overseers and oracular sisters to search the place for heresy. I need to find whatever's left of the pharmacist's archive before they tear the conservatory apart.
Alrighty. Neutral territory again. Okay, well, we're back to the territory area that we were accustomed to, pretty much. I think in the last episode we didn't, or that last area, in the upper Syria, we didn't really have that much of the territory thing, which kind of sucked a little bit to me, because it didn't really make sense to have the system when you guys don't use the system as often. So it's kind of like the weird part of it for me. No more liquor. No more listening to Daud muttering in his sleep. I held the rat charm, hoping to see Daedra's face again, but now I hope last night was the last time. When she came to me, she smiled, and I knew she had something to share again. First, she kissed my lifeless eye, then held up what she'd been hiding behind her back. It was Daud's hand, cut off at the wrist, and all carved up with the outsider's mark. I see, so it's her diary of, like, what she dreamed of.
I'll finish what you started, Daud.
That's so sad. This is an old poster, though. I don't think that... Oh, really? It's not an old poster. It's, like, kind of recent. Holy hell. But it's interesting because Emily doesn't know us. Doesn't know that Billy is going through the madness of trying to help Daud do the thing. But it is interesting that Emily actually wants Daud dead or alive. But I'm pretty sure that she won't know, and that I don't think that it would matter as much. Stay at the Royal Conservatory. I didn't even get the chance to look around enough. Oh, there we go. I didn't like, I pressed E to kind of exit out of it. Thank goodness. Oh wait. Oh, when I click on this, that's when I'm done with the mission, I think. That's probably what it is. Alright, see this map. Syria Gardens, Conservatory entrance. Okay.
The information I need could be in the archives down in the conservatory basement, or in the curator's office. It'll be full of Abbey zealots either way.
The heretical texts we burned today, and our task is complete. Now, where's that ledger? Here, on the bench. But don't worry, I already noted all of the burned books. We should see if Sister Rosewood needs a hand, though. She discovered...
There's nothing I can save from that fire. It's all ashes. I need to check that ledger and see if what I want is still here.
Bizarre cures for impotence. I tell you, I've seen enough take one mandrake root recipes to last a lifetime. No, this was different. Sister Rosewind saw the archive's hiding place in a vision. She seemed deeply disturbed by what was in it, from what Brother Diaz told me. He heard her whisper, this could destroy the Abbey. What? Stop this talk. It is nearing blasphemy.
This place looks much more interesting though, because the trees are starting to grow out more. But I'm not entirely sure if these trees were the result of Karnaca, or it's just the fact that Karnaca had these trees here before. I don't even know if we're in the same conservatory area from back then, but in Dishonored 2, but otherwise that's pretty much that. So let's get through these information. Let me see. Yeah, we're almost out of time. So by the time we get through this information, we'll probably run out of time to get through a little bit of the conservatory to understand what we need to do, so...
For years, we planned jobs just like the bank. Watching houses from rooftops, stealing keys, bribing servants, sharpening our blades as we waited for the right moment. You were proud of what we could do. I knew that much. I never told you about my time in Karnaca. How I came to Dunwall. How the outsider marked me. And made me the man I was. As I look out on the water for the last time, I know none of that matters. Who I thought I was will end with me. All that will be left of me is your memories. You were the best I ever taught. Your betrayal was expected. For the lives we led then, you had no choice but to turn against me. But now, I find myself counting on you again. You have what you need. You will find out what to do. It's time, Billy. Kill the outsider. Remove this terrible power from the world. For everything we did, and everything it did to us. I could have died 100 bloody ways. But in the end, here I am, on your ship, sipping your last good whiskey. That's not so bad. Thank you, Billy. And farewell.
My heart. Oh man, even Daud, like, even though we played as Daud and, you know, Daud wasn't 100% a bad guy, but he was a bad guy overall at the start of Dishonored. It truly means a lot to see a character like him die in a different way than what I've anticipated, because a part of me thought he died from being poisoned or shot by Billy for whatever reasons it was, or died from dealing with the Brigmore witches, yeah, dealing with that whole problem there. But ultimately he just died just because of old age, and just his power just drains from him over time. So it kind of sucks to see Daud die the way he did, but it's such an interesting yet peaceful end for him at the very least. And we barely saw him, like, we didn't even see the situation that he was being placed on for when he died. So that kind of made the whole feeling of seeing him die much more peaceful for me as a player, I guess.
Only the outsider knows how long the eyeless have kept their hideout a secret. I'll find out where it is.
Okay, so I'm guessing that that's the pictures. Pause and read. Oh, this is Dolores' journal. I think we already read this, but because it got cut off to its own like page, pretty much probably. But, Blind Sisters search Royal Conservatory. I don't know what this group of people called Abbey of the Everyman. I don't know what this group is all about, but it's interesting to see. I think this was originally the group that tried to take down Emily, but I think they lost their leader in the meantime, so they never got the chance to recover from that. So they've now operate on their own as a group rather than following a person, I think. And yeah, of course, they have the overseers helping them out, of course.
Even the oracular order is here. That's strange. They almost never leave their chapels.
Probably because this time it's a bit more religious related, maybe? Glimpsing the beyond. Huh. Okay.
Some minds get fixed on one thing and never find a way out. Cienfuegos wanted to see the void. Well, maybe he's seen it now.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. On top of that, I also want to say that, yeah, well, I'll talk about it after I finish this one here. I think we already read this, or this is being reiterated or being retold in some fashion that the guy died, so yeah, that's that. Is there no journal piece? Oh, there's the journal. No, wait, this is not the journal. Oh yeah, let's pause and read that, of course. Just in case, because somebody who wants to read through this can read through this, obviously. All right. I thought there was gonna be a journal entry or something like that. Oh, travelogue. There we go. I see it. Let me mark these out so I can avoid having that. There we go. Pause and read it. I'll scroll down slowly. But yeah, I'm gonna end the episode here, it seems like, because I am out of time a little bit, and I want to at least keep it like this at the moment, so that the next episode we can have the whole length of it be more of us going through the Royal Conservatory, and probably, hopefully, be able to manage through this. I don't know if there's going to be contracts in this. I'm assuming there is, but I don't see the contracts right off the gate because I need to go to the black market to see if I can get them. Stolen secrets. A broken coven or cover? That N looks like an R, but it also looks like an N. I don't know. Okay. Cool. Alright. I'm still thinking... Oh wow, I forgot about that. Yeah, bone crafting and rat whispers. So these are the only abilities we have, actually. Supernatural abilities. Like, these are the only things, which is kind of weird to me because I'm like, I don't really see why we can't upgrade the stuff we usually would. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna dismantle healthy appetite with blast resistance, maybe, because I want to get low chance of corruption. Yeah, because I got a lot of chance to create this stuff, but at the same time, there's not a lot of bone charms yet that I really, really, really want. But so far, I'd say that there's not a lot for me to really go on for now. But at the same time, I could just break all the bone charms and create a few combination of some, so that I can, like, enjoy the ones that I want to use rather than not. What the heck is that? I just realized that there's this drawing here. What is this drawing? I'm so confused. Is this a monster of some sort? Is it like prey? A reference to prey of some sort? I'm so confused by that. That's a little bit creepy as hell, but it's also funny looking. Alright, in the next episode, we're gonna go ahead and get to the conservatory. But for now, I want to save over this because I'm no longer using this particular save because I did start over again, so I'll save over that for now. Yeah, so otherwise, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next episode or Nobody Minds. Hope you guys have a great, amazing day. Good night when watching this. The thing I wanted to say was that, yes, I'm not going to look up guides very often, and I don't want to. I want to go in it without being spoiled. But when I see myself in a situation where it's like, there's no way in hell I'm gonna survive the thing. It truly hurts me the most that I cannot, like, get through some parts of the area and be able to survive that at the very least. So I want to make sure that I was able to do the thing without hurting, like, losing the most, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I didn't want to lose the contract. The contract was the most #1 valued thing I wanted to keep alive and going to the very end of that mission. So that was the one thing I wanted to secure when I left the bank at the very least. So at least we got that managed. We also pulled off a low chaos, which is still great for me because I didn't realize that 4 people died randomly from wherever there was, because I didn't actually see where they died. And again, it suffers from the games. Usually when it comes to Dishonored, for me, I suffer from, like, not knowing where or when they died. So I don't know. Even though that happened, I also don't even know that there's an achievement for low chaos throughout all the game, or, like, if there's an achievement that says, like, don't kill anyone. But then again, it would have to force me to go play the whole game all over again. In which that case, I wouldn't want to do that again just to go for, like, the no kill achievement. But I'll probably do that in my replay through of this game, because so far I think that this game has an opportunity to have a variety of plays that makes this such an interesting, dynamic, and diverse kind of game that I think people should appreciate more often, because not a lot of games do these kind of things, and I think this is still one of the many. Dishonored franchise is always one of the many unique games that allows for dynamic, like, sort of opportunities. Like, it gives you, like, opportunities that gives you, like, what you want to choose, let you choose what you want to do, and then it lets the player figure it out and, like, play it out the way they feel like they want to play it out, which is fantastic, and I love that, and that's why I appreciate coming back to this game in Death of the Outsider and just, like, enjoying it the way it is from the past 2 Dishonored I've played so far. But otherwise, that's pretty much it for this episode for now. Next episode, again, we'll go into the Royal Conservatory, finally go into knocking out more guards, getting some contracts to see what we have for this mission, and doing whatever the rest there is. My assumption is that there's not a lot of missions in this game at all. I'm thinking there's up to 8, maybe 8, maybe 7 missions. So we may be halfway through the game, and I wouldn't know it, but I'm assuming that we are halfway through this game at this point, but we'll see what happens. But otherwise, that's pretty much it to this particular video, and looking forward to the next one. Roz out.